143. The Army Officer's Karma. Agree with thine adversary quickly, whiles thou art in the way with him. Verily I say unto thee, thou shalt by no means come out thence, till thou hast paid the uttermost farthing. St. Matthew. When the great master was in Rawalpindi, a friend of his related the following episode to him. An army officer in Risala was sent with his battalion to Kabul to quell an uprising by the Pathans. In Kabul, bullets were being fired by both sides. His mare got excited and, despite his best efforts to stop her, ran straight into the enemy lines. The Pathans fired a few bullets at them, and they were both killed. In those days, the troops' rations were contracted to merchants. The officer had kept his savings with one of the merchants. Since the officer had no immediate family, the government informed his next of kin of his death. They came and took away his belongings and settled his accounts. However, they did not know about the 2,000 rupees lying with the merchant. The merchant appropriated the money. The merchant's contracts expired after a certain period. At the expiry of his contract, the merchant moved to his hometown and opened a shop there. Some 20 years later, I went to Hardwar, accompanied by a few friends. In Saharanpur, on my way back, I ran into the same merchant. I used to buy rations from him in Rawalpindi, and we had become well acquainted. He insisted that I spend the night at his house. He said, "You will have a comfortable night, and I will get a chance to take you around Saharanpur." I accepted his invitation. At night, he cooked a sumptuous meal and placed it before me. As I was about to eat, I heard the screams of a woman coming from the next room. I asked the merchant, "Who is crying?" "How does it concern you? You please have your meal." I insisted that I would not eat until he had told me what the wailing was all about. Left with no choice, the merchant said, "That is my widowed daughter-in-law. My son died a few days ago. She is crying for him." I was horrified. "Your son has died, and you are serving me a feast?" After a little hesitation, the merchant said, "Listen, I will tell you everything. 20 years ago, when I came from Rawalpindi, I got married and had a son. I reared and educated him and got him married. After his marriage, he fell ill. We showed him to many eminent doctors and hakims, but he only became worse. Disappointed with doctors and hakims, I called a Muslim priest for treatment. He gave my son a charm. I paid him 2.5 rupees that I had in my pocket and promised to give him some more later. When I handed him the money, the boy laughed. The priest thought his charm had made the boy feel better already. "I shall cure him completely," he said. When the priest had gone, I asked my son, "Are you feeling better now?" The boy said, "Yes, now I am definitely all right." "What do you mean by definitely all right?" I asked. The boy replied, 20 years ago I left 2,000 rupees with you and died on military duty. Now I have recovered that money from you. Only 2.5 rupees that you just gave away were remaining. My wife is the mare that went out of control and took me to the enemy lines. She got me killed. In return, I'm leaving her a widow for the rest of her life." After relating the incident to me, the merchant said, "The soldier is dead, the mare is mourning. Who should I cry for, the soldier or the mare? Why should I lament? Please have your meal." So our family, friends, and relatives are associated with us because of our karmas, our previous actions. As our account with them is settled, we die or go our own way.